Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's that time of year. It's October, it's the 10th. Starting to put the bikes away. These two are already uninsured and I gotta do a bunch of work on the chopper anyway. So yeah, both those are off the road and I only have another week's left on the FXR. So I'm skipping work today. Going for a ride. My buddy Jake's gonna meet up here. And I think we'll probably end up doing the usual, just because that's a good 3-hour rip up to Caslo. But we'll see. Take you along for the ride. All right, made it to Caslo. Jake, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna eat?
Yeah, we're gonna get some lunch here at the old Caslo pub.
Caslo Hotel, get some lunch, and then we may do the loop. We may just head back.
We may head back. You never
It
know.
might rain.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, it might rain on us, so we'll see here.
You get that view? Check that view.
Get some lunch, and yeah, look at that. Caslo Mountain up there, and then it heads down into Sawtooth and Willett, all down that way towards Lardo. Pretty nice with all the fall colors changing too.
Won't be much longer and they'll all be white.
Might be the last ride of the year, man. The rest of the crew is all working overtime, or, you know, we dipped out on a Friday. We got lucky here, but...
Got really lucky.
Oh, it's finding some cash.
Finding cash.
There we go. All right, let's go get some lunch. Oh, yeah, we got her dialed. Just finished lunch, and we're gonna make our way back down. What highway is that one?
31.
The 31 back to Nelson. just rolled back into the shop here, and yeah, great ride today. Quick one, kind of the usual. Didn't do the full loop because definitely Caslo was about to get hit with some serious rain. But yeah, what a great season. I'm a little bummed to put the bikes away. It's gorgeous out. I've got a little more insurance on the FXR, so we'll see. I might get out for another ride or two, but these two, I've got oil change to do on the ST, and then the chopper just has some leaky gaskets to deal with. I want to replace this headlight. I did an LED on this, and up there somewhere I picked up this pretty rad vintage yellow lens that I want to get on that guy. But yeah, we kind of transition into winter and maintenance. Do a few more things, try to get, I got a couple buddies starting some builds, so it's always fun. Work on my TIG welding, and yeah. But again, guys, thanks for following along today. It was a quick one. I'm sure I'll cook up something for another episode soon, and we'll see you on the next one. Jumping back on quick, guys, because I ended up jumping in the house, saw that I got a package, super stoked. I'll show you that in a sec, but as you know, with this FXR, a lot of this bike was complete when I purchased it. So I've been spending the time to change just things to my tastes for the most part. Things like the seat that just work better for me. I went from the Saddleman to a Lepera, added these thrashing bags, the thrashing pullbacks, BILTWELL mid-rise, these Avon grips. I love these Avon grips. Super rad. Did heat shields on the Sawicki. Still having issues with this. I hit this pipe often, and found out actually from the guy that did a lot of this build that it's actually a Dyna. You know, it's a Dyna pipe. So partly why it's not following and heading up towards the swing arm there. So I am gonna have to change something. I don't really want to go to longer shocks. I'm a shorter guy, so those 12.5s are pretty good for me. But yeah, I've just been adding the few things to kind of customize it. I redid the front end. It had the 95 kg race techs in it. I am not remotely big enough for that, so that was a lot. So Jake, who I went on the ride with today, helped me pull all that apart. Still have the gold valve in it, but I went with the standard progressives up front. And for me, for my body weight, that's working out perfect. So really stoked about that. Got the Bung King crash bar finally arrived on there. Yeah, what else have I changed? It seems like most of the upgrades I did, but there's certain guys that I'm huge fans of. Yaniv P16, the build he did for Born Free this year was insane. He took that Lowrider S and built one of the best motorcycles I've ever seen. So props, man. Absolutely love that. And again, with my bike, I'm just trying to have a few things from some of these guys that, you know, it's in the Canadian winter, all we have is the YouTube channels to watch, and you get connected with these dudes no matter what. So really love that. And yeah, I had to grab some parts. So check it out. I just cut her open. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh, yes. Homie knows what's up. What year is this one? Ooh, December 1980. Dude. I'm almost bummed he wrecked one of his magazines, but I'm sure they have quite the collection down there. So I'll be careful with this, because this is kind of... Easy Riders is a coveted mag. So, super pumped. You know, I can now replace that big old guy that comes with the McCuney. It's cool. It's period correct, but this is amazing. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, and I've been waiting on shifter Nice little shifter peg there. Of course, sticker. Super stoked. Thanks again, man. I appreciate it. That came a long way from Cali up to British Columbia here, so much appreciated. It'll be going on pretty quick here, and a few more things to do. Like I said, I got a lot of maintenance to catch up on. Break-ins done on the S&S, which is awesome, and I think now I'm just gonna try to get a couple little 1-hour rides in as I can. They're talking about snow up here this weekend, so at about 4,000 feet, we might already be seeing snow, so I'll be just spending a lot of time in here trying to get, I gotta get the shop a little more dialed in. When I built this, we had a flood at my snowboard shop, so I just crammed all our gear in here, and I never really set this place up proper. So I'm gonna spend some time, get it properly dialed, get the TIG welder over there, metal bench, a few other things like that. I've got some work ahead of me, but looking forward to this winter for that side of it. Get everything dialed. It's been a whirlwind between filming the FXR Jam to I was working for Arrow Lake Tourism a little bit, doing some stuff there, and trying to just keep rolling out content. It's really fun doing these, these little vlogs on the rides we have around here. This area is gorgeous. Hope you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, I'm gonna get to putting these parts on the FXR, and see you soon.